How was your day today? Part 2. Welcome to our podcast series, Why Is That? Where we explore various life issues from multiple perspectives based on the first breath method to help you live with a truly vibrant spirit. Join us for this episode. Suddenly, the scent of guava drifts on the wind, a gentle chill lingering in the alley. It seems autumn has arrived. The summer rains have vanished, the scorching sun no longer intense, replaced by a delicate, tender warmth. Visiting Hanoi these days, everyone is amazed by the heartbreaking beauty of the autumn sky. The capital's streets feel softer, more peaceful, occasionally graced by light drizzles carried on the crisp, cool autumn breeze, unique to this season. The fragile, golden autumn sun effortlessly weaves through green leaves, painting a gentle, ancient charm across this Hanoi land. Hanoi in autumn, the scent of milk flowers carried on the wind, the aroma of green sticky rice on small hands, the sweet sidewalk sticky rice perfuming every step. Autumn has colors, scents, and flavors. I adore the fragrance of milk flowers, the sweet scent of sticky rice, and strolling on paths covered with golden leaves. Not everyone loves the milk flower, it's quite particular. Its fragrance isn't delicate or pure. On a windy Hanoi night, you might suddenly wake up to its strong scent wafting into your room. Many consider those white clusters to be obnoxious, claiming their overwhelming scent can cause fatigue and headaches, but I just love them. To me, the milk flower is a blossom of stories, of memories, of a past habit, and of the first sweet tastes of life. Its dense, shimmering fragrance lingers in my soul. It turns out, once you've attached affection to something, you'll love it forever. Autumn has the taste of calm, young sticky rice. Calm is a Hanoi delicacy. Every time the soft golden wind returns, I remember calm. Across the country, only Hanoi has calm. Wrapped in lotus leaves, the fragrance of young rice blends with the subtle, gentle scent of lotus, bringing a truly peaceful, light feeling to my heart. That flavor encapsulates autumn itself, the fresh aroma of new rice, of wildflowers and roadside grasses. In calm's green color is the coolness of young leaves, and in its sweetness is the gentle, simple taste of herbs. I love eating foods half-wrapped in leaves like that. It reminds me of grandma. Elderly people often have a habit of rolling money into tight bundles, wrapping them in old worn bags, then storing them neatly or keeping them close. They do this with things they deem precious. My grandma is old and confused now. She no longer remembers my name, nor can she keep money. But she still carries that old, worn bag with her. Inside those rolled bundles are wrinkled photos of her when she was young, taken with Grandpa, her deceased husband, a few faded postage stamps, and a Golden Star medal. People often package memories, wrapping them in leaves. Even when their minds are no longer clear, unconsciously, those old, faded bags still hold the most precious things in their lives. The moment of transition always brings indescribable feelings. A gentle shift of seasons, seeing autumn ripen to gold in the leaves, in the scent of milk flowers, in the sweet taste of green sticky rice. As summer slowly drew to a close, we gathered lotus fragrance to perfume a windy west lake afternoon. The world enters autumn, it's a magical transition. The weather changes, and hearts also tighten before the cold winds signaling winter's arrival. Some find autumn gentle and romantic, but others feel a certain lingering sadness, almost melancholic, when the season changes. Many feel their emotions dip. They begin to fall into a state of "I'm sad, I don't know why I'm sad, why is that?" According to doctors, these symptoms can be mild signs of seasonal depression, also known as Seasonal Affective Disorder, SAD. SAD often occurs in a mild state during the early autumn and tends to worsen in late autumn and early winter. This is also when days become shorter, the bright summer sun and vibrant holidays gradually end. As autumn brings colder weather, the body produces more melatonin, which suppresses mood, causing stress, fatigue, lethargy, drowsiness, and feelings of weakness. Sunlight plays a crucial role in human physical and mental development. In summer, we tend to go outside more, engaging in more physical activities, but as autumn turns to winter, there's less sunlight, and we stay indoors more. This condition can affect any age, especially those between 18 and 30, or people working in enclosed office buildings with few windows. So, try to go outside a little more, or at least open your windows. Find yourself a cute little cafe, just enough to catch this cool, clear sky. Autumn brings so much, doesn't it? Today is a beautiful day. It would be a waste if I couldn't admire its beauty with you. On an autumn morning, I wake earlier to savor the autumn sky a little longer. Leaves drift down, the sky spreads golden leaves for light footsteps. That's Hanoi, where memories fall on the wind from decades-old trees covered in moss and cracks like grandma's skin. Those trees have witnessed countless changes in Hanoi, from the time of ration tickets to card swipes, from streets filled with bicycles to bustling streams of cars. They've seen so many autumns. Clouds and your hair fly in the wind, the fragrant calm in your small hands, the scent of milk flowers wafting in the dry afternoon sun. Hanoi this season truly knows how to make people fall in love. Autumn in Hanoi, a season of longing. I am utterly charmed by the ancient trees. Every time I hear news of sua trees being cut down, my heart skips a beat. People say those trees have been dead for a long time, and keeping them poses a danger. The sharp saw blade slices through the trunk. Each deep cut sounds to me like a cry. I often imagine that all things have life within them. Inside each tree are circular patterns, each ring, big or small, with different colors, reflecting the tree's growth. The light-colored, coarse wood is spring wood. The smooth, dark-colored wood is autumn wood. One circle, comprising light and dark, is 1 year's growth created by the tree. Thus, by counting these rings, one can estimate the tree's age. For living trees that people don't want to fell, they determine the age by drilling a core sample radially to the center of the trunk. Based on this, they identify the tree's age. Trees also grow differently under varying weather conditions. In an orchard, some trees thrive in favorable positions, while others must bend and stretch, reaching for the light. Every tree must live. Some blossom and release fragrant scents, some are just green leaves with no flowers. But every tree must live. Humans are the same, we must live one way or another. As Nguyen Ngaktu once said, living is a duty given by heaven. To hold it is pain, but not to hold it is regret. And all things in life have life. Children come into the world with different duties. We live, and we've lived for so many years. It's truly fortunate that we know our age, how many years we've lived on this earth, without having our bodies cut open or drilled into to extract anything to determine our age. But dear friend, have we truly lived? Those sua trees have lived for lifetimes, witnessing thousands of changes, outliving generations of people. What have humans seen? We, the young, caught in the current of materialism, stand lost on a chaotic avenue, unsure whether to choose a stable life or pursue childhood dreams. Why do young people insist on clinging to this crowded and noisy capital? Because this city offers us jobs, precious opportunities to help the young conquer their dreams of success. Because this city is both glamorous with its glittering lights and traditionally poetic with layers of moss-covered memories. Or is it because this city holds someone special, someone I miss, cherish, and want to be with throughout my brilliant youth? Or perhaps it's simply because I love Hanoi's 4 seasons, loving autumn the most, its fragrant, sweet gold. There are too many reasons for us to love Hanoi. But whatever the reason, I hope you stay in Hanoi because you love Hanoi, not because you're merely struggling to cling on. In her posture, one suddenly feels a longing to share, to be loved, a longing to seek happiness. If summer is the season of goodbyes, then this autumn will bring many reunions. Each of us has a season to love, to remember, all our own. I remember that autumn day, that long ago there was a love story, that day there was a bewildered face in autumn. Autumn then was filled with faded gold, and so many unfulfilled things intertwined with smiles and the warmth of intertwined fingers. In Hanoi, sweet with autumn's fragrance, I hear myself in every dream, I hear myself precarious when walking alone through the streets. Autumn draws us into a season of vague longing for old things. We see our lives filled with so much incompleteness, with aging seeping into every slow, dragging step, leading nowhere. Speaking of autumn, how could we forget the musical pieces with Nguyen Din Ton's narration? Oh, autumn, that gloomy season that crushed my life like a monster. When autumn returns, when clusters of aster flowers scent the familiar paths, autumn begins on the vast river. Autumn dyes the forests golden. Autumn hangs its rain-faded coat in the clear afternoon with extravagant butterflies. Love is like that. How often is it truly certain that love will be reciprocated? One must often slide through a mire of sadness, of despair, when one can only stand afar, witnessing everything, yet unable to say a word. Thus, the memories of first love remain only shattered fragments, tightly embedded in your heart. Even after many years have passed, passing by chrysanthemums, people gradually grow with time. Only memories and sorrows remain. One person passed by chrysanthemums, leaving behind their entire childhood. 2 people passed by chrysanthemums, leaving behind an entire love story. This evening I leave. My childhood stays. my first love stays, and the color of those chrysanthemum memories also hesitates to leave. Don't be sad, flowers. From now on, whenever dusk falls, this lonely heart in my chest will remember someone again. To remember someone is to remember so much, that is when all the words in the world become useless. Your feelings for that person were discreet, shy, and silent like a newly opened chrysanthemum. You never confessed, never dreamed far-off dreams, never wished for anything more than quiet evenings spent beside them, as the sunset faded and the evening shadow slid across your shoulder. Unrequited love is a painful experience, yet also so brilliant and happy. For me personally, to love and not be loved back is truly sad, but not to experience love at all is even sadder, much sadder. If summer is the season of goodbyes, then this autumn will bring many reunions. We lost each other for an entire summer, but I hope now we will meet again in autumn. Perhaps we won't meet those same people again, but we will meet ourselves. Everyone who appears in your life will play a certain role. Perhaps their role is not to accompany you to the end of the journey, but only to help you understand a certain truth. Every encounter is not meaningless. So, I want to meet you on a beautiful day in Hanoi. Hanoi has entered autumn, and everyone says autumn in Hanoi is very beautiful. I will wrap sunlight in fragrant calm, wrap love in a fresh bouquet, and give you a warm cup of coffee. But honestly, you don't even have to be in Hanoi. No matter where you are, if it's raining or cold, I still want to meet you. I want you to know that you are wonderful. I want you to know that even if there's a storm today, tomorrow the sun will surely shine again and your heart will be joyful. You don't need to be in Hanoi, you don't need a sunny day. As long as your heart is at peace, that day will be a beautiful day. Do you hear the autumn rain falling, the leaves shedding? Do you hear the golden deer singing a song of love? And do you hear when autumn arrives, it brings affection, it brings love? Do you hear the soul of autumn say, let's love each other? Do you know the autumn with its gentle rain and light breeze? Do you know autumn comes ending all loneliness? And do you know when autumn arrives, how many hearts receive a new green color? Do you know, oh, when autumn arrives, my soul is ecstatic.